On the highways of East Texas, I ran across many things. Big 18-wheelers with oversized loads, a town called Greenville, hay bales being hauled by dually trucks, small towns, more small towns, and of course a mix of hamburgers and antiques. But if you go down south on 69, you'll hit Emory and a big red guitar. A DQ is always a good reminder you're in the Lone Star State. And of course, barbecue grills aren't the exception. Emory, Texas, home of the Snap Brothers. Made up by Chris Bookman and his best friend Dylan Walker. Both of these guys started their own video production company a couple of years ago. With their friends from around town as cast members, they've made it work.
Me and Dylan have been best friends since like 2nd grade. Although we did get in a fight one time that lasted like a day and it was pretty awful. Pretty sad day. Anyway.
Can you tell us about that?
I don't really remember the details of it. I just remember we weren't talking to each other for like one day and we couldn't handle it. So, we've been friends since like 2nd grade, and in 6th grade, I was watching Lizzie McGuire on TV. It's one of my favorite shows. And I saw Hillary Duff and I was like, oh my God, she's hot. You know, I really wish that I could be with a girl like that. And I was thinking, Chris, you're a smart guy. How could you possibly get with a girl like that? And I thought, you know what? You need to make videos. Basically, that made me come up with the idea, I've got to make videos if I want to be with hot chicks like that, you know. That's the only way that I'm going to be able to get around it. First of all, that didn't work. Let me just say that. But called Dylan up. I was like, dude, you know what we got to do, man? We got to make videos. He was like, well, it was back then. It was more like, dude, you know what we got to do, man? We got to make some videos. He was like, you're right. That sounds like a good idea. So, borrowed his mom's handy cam. We've got, this whole town has been extremely helpful to us when it comes to our videos. Right here at the high school, they pretty much let us do whatever we want here. Not just at the high school, really at the whole district. If we ever want to do anything on this campus, shoot anything here, the principals, the teachers, the superintendent, they're always super willing to help us out. They'll give us the keys even when nobody's up here. It's pretty awesome. We're pretty good friends with the mayor and the judge, who basically give us the courthouse if we ever need any of the county buildings to shoot stuff in.
I drink chocolate milk because I'm a winner.
First thing we ever did, like, took my mom's handy cam and just like shot, like wrote little movies, and like, you know, like Who's the Killer or whatever, trying to, like, a mystery or something, and you know, just shot those things with the camera, put them on YouTube, and that's just what we did, like, all through junior high, all through high school. We did theater and stuff, we did plays, but we were always writing our own movies and like casting our friends in the movies. So I'm gonna take you back here. The stage we did all our plays on in high school. Yeah. We still keep in touch with our theater director. He's been in a lot of our videos too. He's not here right now, but we still keep in touch with him. Starting like right here is when, like, our freshman year, we did all these plays. Oh, you gotta tell me about this story, man.
Formal Wednesday, that's when y'all were put into, what was it called?
DAP.
DAP.
Alright, basically, we shot a video. We shot a fake commercial, and it was kind of dirty.
Yeah, it was
You can find it on YouTube.
pretty bad.
It's called Dick Sweat, and it's a commercial. It's like a fake cologne. So
And they decided to
girls spray it on, and guys spray it on, and the girls love it because it smells like a.
they decided to play this during
We
school.
watch it during school.
I'm not shitting you. If you want your dick sweat, call the number on the screen right now. 1-800-555. I'm gonna get my dick sweat now. I'm for real. Beware of intimidators.
And then principal.
The principal found out, put them on DAP. When they went to DAP, they decided to have some fun, so they came up with Formal Wednesday, which was every Wednesday. This is the original right here. Every Wednesday they would dress in suits on Wednesdays, and
pretty
they
soon
got
everyone started doing it.
everyone, as you can see here,
Once we came back to school, we got the
everyone.
whole school involved every Wednesday.
every Wednesday, so everyone would dress up in a suit, dress.
And this is like 6 years ago, and these things are still up. So I
Yeah.
think they're still doing the thing. We started this.
Yeah,
So-
they're still doing it.
Pretty
today.
proud of that.
Yeah. And this is Urinetown that we were telling you about. This is Urinetown. This is a picture of the cast. As you can see, there's Dylan.
When the Declaration of Independence was signed, they toasted with a Miller Lite. When Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity, he tied a Miller Lite to his kite. Sir Isaac Newton discovered gravity sitting under a tree when an apple fell on his head. And by apple I mean Miller Lite, Miller Lite, Miller Lite, the original light beer and greatest beer in the world.
Miller Lite is back in its original can. Beginning.
You need ask him how he met the Snap Brothers. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one, actually. I met the Snap Brothers at UNT. It was actually a pretty hilarious experience because I acted for a lot of the student films and stuff like that, so I would go to the film hall, and they would always have posts, different gigs and different, short films and the plays and stuff like that, and I saw this really kind of sketchy post on there, and it literally was the Snap Brothers Productions, and it said, "Here's our email address. Send us your phone number, and we'll contact you about a commercial."
Thinking back on treasured memories, like our first kiss, our first date, my first sip, her first taste of those fries and that shake. I can't forget the look on her face. Thinking back on treasured memories.
For a second, I didn't want to respond. Obviously, I thought they might be like killers or something like that, like murderers. But lo and behold, I show up and they're 18, 19, 20 years old guys. I totally did not anticipate that. But ever since then, man, they've grown a lot. They've done some really great work. I've been lucky to be a part of it. That's meeting the Snap Brothers, I guess.
Is it drying? No, it's not drying.
I'm trying to make it look like you're like going.
It is working. Alright.
Alright, it's good.
Is it dried?
Just rub it, man.
That's good.